Now, a 21-year-old skier has died following an incident at Giants Ridge Ski Resort in Biwabik, Saturday, according to the Gilbert Police Department. According to Gilbert PD, they responded to reports of an injured skier after the ski patrol were able to rescue him from the hillside. Sadly, after being transported to Essentia Health in Northern Pines, Aurora, he was pronounced dead. The victim's name has not yet been released and an investigation is ongoing.